to a late start today. Hopefully some of you guys are the new people who found me from my webinar this morning. Had my biggest webinar in a long time, had about 50 people in the room at one point, and it was about how to generate 10 bona fide listing leads for less than $50. I would like to say swipe up, but it's gonna be link in bio. I'm not sure. Go to YouTube, that's where all of my content exists for the most part. Go to youtube.com/James Festini. And it's up there. I'm gonna leave it up there for a couple days and I'm gonna privatize. Most of it is a talking head, but I am quite animated. I would recommend that if you guys are looking to generate listing leads immediately, go to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and listen to it. Go out knocking on doors, prospecting, put a little earbud in your ear and hear me out. Also, in the comments below, please put in the comments below, James, I found you because of that webinar. I really like to know. Today was great. I might actually consider doing one live webinar every Friday at 9 a.m. if I get this kind of turnout. Fantastic. It's really, I appreciate it. Oh man, I'm probably about 100 or so, maybe 120 doors knocked, but I have a question. Right there, this is a trail off the Kingsbriar Park in Yorba Linda, and right there, that looks like a bag of shit. That definitely looks like a bag of shit in the park. So I guess my curiosity leads me to ask, okay, does this guy think that there's some sort of, maybe I'm missing it, but is there some program in the city of Yorba Linda that goes out and looks for bags of shit on the ground to pick them up? Perhaps maybe he thinks that wrapping the shit into a plastic bag is somehow better. It's a funny story. I once took a dog out for a walk, and the dog climbed over a bush, and he straddled the bush. And I did bring a bag to put this shit in, but I wasn't gonna, you know, I think it's gross. Hey, let's put it this way, man. That's gross. But you gotta really love your dog if you're gonna put a bag of shit in your hand. Anyhow, so my question is, when this dog I was taking for a walk, he straddled the bush and he took a dump, but the dump didn't hit the floor. It like hung on the bush like a Christmas tree ornament. Question is, if you can train your dog to straddle a bush and crap on top of the bush and it never necessarily hits the floor, do I have to pick it up, or is it just kind of like, hey, this is pretty funny, guys, check it out? I probably could have prepared this session much better. I'm far. My back is totally jacked, like I need to lay on my back and stretch. I did a webinar this morning that you probably see in the stream here. And during that webinar, I was talking about generating 10 bona fide listing leads for less than 20 bucks. This is what it looks like. But a wise man once said, the only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. And that's true. There's good old Mercy. Oh, Mercy, I'm gonna lay down on you. We're gonna stretch for a couple of seconds, but I'm not done. I just spent the last 15 minutes stripped down to my underwear, hung everything up right in front of the air conditioning up there, and then just trying to drop my body temperature. My back was killing me. Drank a soda, and now I feel like $1,000,000 again. The struggle is real, people, but the hustle is also real. I'm really putting in the work, and I absolutely know it pays off. I'm just, I'm addicted to success right now, and I can't back down. Maybe I need rehab. All right, Nicole said be home at 5. It's like 15 after 5, but I could not help but to get a haircut at my favorite haircut place, Expert Cuts. Heading to Bubba's football game at La Mirada High School, Yorba Linda High School versus La Mirada High School. I just flew the drone and it was extremely nerve-wracking because I wanted to launch it up real fast, come back down real fast. And as soon as I took the drone up, it did not recognize the home point. It wanted it to be the home point like 30 yards away. Has a mind of its own. It's pretty scary. La Mirada High School, Goodman Stadium. How you like that? No chewing gum.
I'm gonna throw you over the fence.
There's boys at the school. I want to be at PES. I can talk to you separately. I don't know if they want to go out tonight, but I really don't want to. Moved it because nobody
Do you know
could
who
go.
else's birthday is this winter? Take one of the light. We're leaving the football game. We won. It was like, I don't know, a lot to a little. So we won really good against La Mirada. Every time I pull out this camera, though, I wanted to say as an aside, every time I pull out this camera, I think, why do I keep recording with the iPhone, except for the part where I'm fast? You know, a lot of the people who watch, they're like, oh man, I appreciate how much you do video, but if I was to do it here, you'd never see it because it's so much of a production to get it from here to there. Although the quality is stepped up, I just don't feel as fluid, and like my improv skills are not as good with this as they are. How weird is it that my improv skills and my ability to communicate on camera is better with an iPhone than with this when it's the same thing? I don't know. I just feel like I'm much slicker with that, with that.